Let me ask you this. Why is it that the guy who's always available rarely gets the girl? Why do women seem more attracted to men who don't chase? Men who seem just a little bit out of reach? It's not an accident. It's instinct. And once you understand why, you'll never look at texting the same way again. Most guys lose the game before it even starts because they can't sit with silence. One unread message and they panic. They double text, they chase. But what if I told you that not texting first is actually the most attractive move you can make? Today, I'm going to break down why detachment triggers desire and why a man who knows how to wait always wins. Let's get into it. Women are wired to respond to certainty with boredom and mystery with desire. Texting her first all the time kills anticipation. No tension, no suspense. And without those, attraction fades. But when you stop always initiating, it flips the script. She starts to wonder, is he thinking about me? Why hasn't he reached out? That curiosity plants the seed of desire and triggers her pursuit instinct. She wants to close the emotional gap. Stoic men are detached, not cold, not rude, but centered. They're not glued to their phone, waiting for validation. They're building, creating, focused on mission. So when a woman texts, it's not the center of their world. It's an event, not a lifeline. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means your self-worth isn't tied to her response. And when a woman senses this emotional independence, it creates intrigue. She's not used to it. Most men fold the moment they get a little attention. You hold the line. Let's talk about scarcity. What's rare becomes valuable. What's always available gets taken for granted. If she knows you'll text first every morning, it becomes routine, expected, boring. But if your attention is scarce, not fake scarce, but genuinely focused on purpose, she values each message. That's how luxury works. Limited supply, high demand. Apply that to your energy and time. You're the high-value man, not a convenience. Ever wonder why delayed responses feel more powerful than rapid ones? Because they suggest you're not available 24/7. You're not anxiously checking your phone. You're leading your life, and communication with you happens on your time. This isn't about being disrespectful. It's about setting a standard. When you do reply, it's intentional, present, direct, and that contrast makes your words carry more weight. So remember, you're not ignoring her to play games. You're prioritizing yourself. You're not being rude, you're being grounded. A man who doesn't chase is a man who attracts. Because women don't want a boy who needs them. They want a man who chooses them from a place of abundance, not lack. So stop worrying about texting first. Start focusing on becoming the kind of man whose silence says more than words. By not texting first, you're creating reward uncertainty. When something is guaranteed, like a text response, it loses value. But when you make her wait, uncertainty makes your responses feel more rewarding. Uncertainty triggers a higher dopamine release, making her crave you more. This builds attraction through the idea that she's not always in control of when she gets your attention. The key to mastering the art of not texting first is not about pretending to be disinterested or sending mixed signals. It's about having the emotional intelligence to know when to hold back. You're showing her that your life is complete without her, and you don't need constant validation to feel good about yourself. If you're playing games, you're doing it from a place of insecurity, trying to test her or manipulate her feelings. But if you're genuinely confident, you're doing it because you know that relationships are built on respect, not desperation. You're not chasing. You're allowing space to see if she's truly interested in you. Don't make the mistake of disappearing for days on end without communication. This can come off as cold or dismissive. The goal is to show you're not dependent on her responses, but you're still open to connection. Give her enough attention that she knows you're interested, but not so much that she doesn't have to work a little bit for it. Quality over quantity in your texts. When you do text, make sure it counts. Instead of sending a quick "Hey, what's up?" send something more engaging. Ask her about something meaningful or initiate a conversation that requires depth. This keeps the interactions exciting and shows you value her time, making her look forward to your messages. The challenge: try it for yourself. I encourage you to try this strategy for a week. Don't text her first for 3 days. Instead, focus on your hobbies, work, and everything else that makes you you. Watch what happens. Does she text you more? Does the energy shift when you're not constantly reaching out? This experiment will show you just how powerful delayed responses can be in building attraction.